at Bank of America Stadium. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Right away, they'll change the look. Now a play fake here on first down. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Well, this defense for the Panthers, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
Now they'll audible to something else. They'll look to throw here on first down. That's brought in by Knight. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Touchdown, Falcons! Kyle Pitts, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Falcons will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. Brought down in the play by the linebacker, Christian Harris. You talk about this Falcon defense. They're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going. All signs point to me towards them continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good, pretty darn cohesive to me.
2nd and 10. They'll toss this right side to Hubbard, and he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown. The first drive, how about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Young here, you can see changing the play. And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The Panthers at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's good.
My bad, man. I had it down. I was talking to my sister.
Nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Young to throw it. And a catch right side by Evans. Just a gain of a couple there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Hubbard. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage. There's just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken at about the 14. That'll go as a 39-yard punt, give him 9 on the return, and it will be Falcon football. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
60 by 19 tight, 19 tight. 56.
They're going to look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And complete to Drake London. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 20-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Press on 80.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now to this point. That's what they wanted out of that 1st down play. Run it down there. Now they're knocking on the door.
The only thing that would have been better was getting it in, and now they can do whatever they want because they've got confidence on their side. Line up quickly and go, or savor it a little bit, but I run right back out.
They'll look to run with Hall. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Breece Hall, his 1st rushing touchdown of the year. And the Falcons go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board. Here's a diving catch right side. And he's taken down right away at the 39-yard line. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A give, running right, it's Hubbard. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down. They go play action. Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Third down at 6.
60 red. 60 red.
Any day. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Stay with your man.
Hey, one set. Check, Mike.
Field, black.
I'm coming.
Young will set to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Hubbard. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Now a first down throw for Young. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen. And it's out. He put it on the carpet, and the Falcons grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And
He's got a man, complete. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And it's now 21-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now a toss play for Hubbard. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
That was well coached and even better executed, because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
Here's 2nd and 7. Now Young. That's over the middle to his tight end Sanders. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Young. And once again, this is Sanders. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 2nd and 5. Here is Young. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. On the handoff, running left is Hubbard. Oh, clock running as he's brought down, but now you can't spike it. It's 4th down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish.
There he goes, left side. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson. 53 yards as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it is 28-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll give this to Hubbard running right. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Now Young going to move him around. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And his pass incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Young now. He's got his target. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 31-yard line.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Young. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be.
I'm going to run you over. Watch the safety creep.
Looking to throw. Young. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal. On the handoff, it's Hubbard. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So it's 3rd and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more? And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Another shot to at least get on the board here. This is 3rd and goal.
Here we go. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Back. He's coming. We got double up.
Hubbard again. And he'll be stopped up short as the tackle is made at about the 3. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
44. Mike, 44. I'm on. 44 is the Mike. 44 is the Mike. All right, go.
Throwing. Young. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Chuba Hubbard with career touchdown number 60. And the Panthers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. On the return, here's Hall. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to...
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons are able to widen their advantage. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And this is going to be a Panthers first down as the tackle made at about the 38.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
And they'll go again here with Hubbard.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Young, he's going to change it up.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
And now an audible here into something else.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
John Franklin Myers, the one in there to drop him.
Now a 2nd down throw for Young. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB.
Oh, what a catch there by Thielen.
And he's got some space here. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 22-yard line.
Ritter. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him, 15 big yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
This pass out wide to Hall.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And 22 more yards there and another first down.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
Well, they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start. And pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
That's out wide here for Robinson.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 21. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. They go play action here on first down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. His third touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Falcons are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
95.
You must be dreaming. 44.
Fight, 97.
You better bring it. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Check 26. Check 26.
43.
Young to throw it.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. On the give, this is Hubbard.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Young here, you can see, changing the play.
Young now. Off play action. And his throw is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
This offense so far on third down, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Ready, go.
To throw, Young.
Checks this down to Hubbard.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now here's Young.
That's taken in. It's Xavier Leggett.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A play fake. Now Young. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Second down, Young.
He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Mike, 54.
Ran, cycle.
54. Here we go. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike.
3rd and long for Young. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
They're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
White, white.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but They've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Going for the deep ball. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Young going to move him around. To throw is Young on 1st down. They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Well, this was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. It would be easy to look at the offense and say, man, they